Hey everybody, it's Steve with Real Progressives. And you know what? I went from Zen last night to like, I frickin' told you so tonight. I'm going from being like totally like, hey guys, let's talk through this, to I am like, holy hell no. It is time to not just hold Hillary accountable. It is time to hold her loyal lemmings accountable. It is time to hold all the supporters accountable. It is time to hold each and every single one of these dull sons of bitches accountable. Because they have destroyed our democracy. They have destroyed critical thinking. They have made critical thinking almost a crime. They have perpetrated something so vapid and vacuous, so worthless. The only thing that prevents me from just uncorking something that would totally make me regret it in the morning is the fact that we're better than them. We've taken the time to think through this. We've known the things that came out in these WikiLeaks, these email dumps. We have known beyond the shadow of a doubt who and what the Clintons are and all their surrogates. We have known beyond the shadow of a doubt for a very, very, very long time. And so have they. And they have decided to put our kids' lives at risk for their stupid and utterly ignorant partisanship, for their worthless vote blue sycophantic idiocy. Now, I guess you haven't arrived until you've had a meme or two made of you. So let me give you a couple good faces to make from my videos. I am so torn between joy of being right and absolute sorrow in being right. I'm torn between being giddy that I was spot on and being absolutely destroyed because I didn't want to be spot on. They are going to install this worthless, disgusting warmonger, queen of fracking, Republican, absolute Calvinist, evil, horrible person. They are going to install her no matter what. And these worthless, tits on a bowl, worthless people are going to support her every step along the way. And we, the American people, are going to suffer for their blind allegiance. Now, I've told you countless times, I don't support Donald Trump, but then again, who gives a crap, because the man is a plant. They've made some big old Wookiee into, sorry, Chewbacca, I don't mean to chew you wrong. They made some idiot stand up there and say all the boogeyman things straight out of the book. It's like, what is it that we could look at that could possibly make all these scared people scared? What could we make them even more scared with? Let's talk about immigration. Let's talk about the gay people. Let's talk about the black and brown people. And every single friggin' low IQ, easily frightened individual is running around set to install this evil, evil person. And all the evil people that support her, all the Podestas of the world, that whole gang, the Sidney Blumenthals, I don't even have to get into the right-wing nuts that are supporting her. All I got to say is, sometimes it doesn't make a shit's bit of difference if you're right. You can be woke as fuck, and there's nothing you can do about it. We can continue to fight this thing, but every one of those vote blues, every one of those pariahs, those wicked dumb farts, every one of them that has tried to sidetrack us and denigrate us for supporting Jill, for standing on our principles, every single one of them should be held accountable for every stupid thing they've said. Kind of waving their poopy diaper in front of everybody. They pooped their pants. Hey, they wet their pants in school. It's got me insanely angry. Because this was so predictable, it was unreal. The Wall Street transcripts, the things that she said. Oh, the little people, they always judge us rich people so harshly. And these people got to have a different foreign policy on the outside so that the people buy it. And we got to have a different foreign policy on the inside. We can't block any kind of free trade because Ayn Rand would wake from her dead. Every single one of these people that fell prey to the bloviating idiot who's standing up there to be the whole blinding flash of the obvious. These people that are afraid of Donald Trump have wrecked our country, folks. Just their very presence, the way they take this out there and wreck our children's lives by supporting an evil warmonger. They've got to be held accountable for it. There is no getting around it. You want to talk about the Nader effect? What about the W effect? This is the new W effect. When you could sit there and support a warmonger knowingly, that makes you the Republican supporter of yesteryear. So they're already rattling sabers with Russia right now. Kerry's coming out talking about war crimes against Russia. The U.S. is talking about someone else for war crimes. The irony is just ironic. Truly ironic irony, huh? But these vote blue sycophants will start the meme machine. They'll start making more memes because that's what they do. The worthlessness of it all. They just grinding the gears, making more memes, spreading fear. I'm telling you right now, folks, having been a former Republican, Republicans don't have no game compared to the Democrats. When it comes to fear-mongering, when it comes to lying, they put a good piece of lipstick on, they pretty up their hair, they give you a kiss on the forehead goodnight, with cyanide laced on their lips as they kiss you. Better bedside manners doesn't make you less dead. And now that we see the leaks again, now we know that they don't even have good bedside manners. Folks, I'm done. Like when I say I'm done, I am done with the idiots that talk about lesser evil. I'm done with the buffoons that talk about how we got to do this to fall in line. I am done with them. I mean, I was done with them before, but I at least had sympathy, was trying to reel them in, stuff like that. I was trying to work with them, trying to say, hey guys, hey, there's something else to be thought of. There's another choice. But now I realize they're just a cancer. You can't fix stupid. You can fix unknowledgeable. But they had the knowledge. That's the thing. They had the knowledge. We told them. They ignored us. Now the proof is out there. And they're already trying to say, we won't confirm stolen documents. Come on. Homie, please. What kind of fool do you take me for? Jordan is just like popping him in the mouth. Say what you want about Jordan being a little bit of a sellout. Homie definitely's got a little bit of sellout in him. But Jordan's kicking it hard tonight. If you go to his Twitter page, he is just lighting them up. He is absolutely lighting the Clintons up. And you should light them up too. There should be no mercy, folks. There should be zero mercy here. You don't have to stoop. You don't have to be disgusting. But you do have to pop them hard. A quick right jab. An intelligent, an intellectual right jab. I'm not talking about a physical one. Although that would be fun because they've caused so much harm to our country. They are public enemy number one, not Donald Trump. The vote blue sycophant is. They are a cancer unto like an untold plague. Like I've never seen anything as bad as the vote blue sycophant. Their ignorance, their unwillingness to break free and look at truth is so aberrant and appalling, so toxic to democracy, so toxic to life on this planet. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I'm sitting there saying, you know, that Tool song, Enema, please flush it all away. Boom, 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 boom. I'm telling you, flush it down, flush it down, flush it down. I'm serious, man. I am furious. I mean, where's Maynard James Keenan when you need him to sing Enema? I mean, seriously. I want to hear I want to talk. I want to watch a bunch of Clinton people swimming in Arizona Bay. Sorry. That's where I'm at. I'm so angry at what they've done to our country, at what they've done to our democracy, at what they've put our children in harm's way with. What they did to us is so appalling and aberrant, so detestable. And now the proof is out there. It's right there. There can be no redemption in supporting Hillary Clinton. There can be no redemption in being a vote blue sycophant. There is no redeeming quality in a vote blue sycophant. Keyword, vote blue sycophant. Somebody currying favor with the establishment, thinking somehow or another they get bonus points for doing the most cowardly act of all. It takes no courage whatsoever to support the front runner. It takes zero courage to support the one who is being installed by the establishment. It takes zero courage to do that. It only takes courage to fight for that which you believe, to stand for what you know to be true, to stand for your values. That takes courage. Now, I'm not talking about being obstinate, folks. No, we don't always get what we want. And under different circumstances, the knowledge that we aren't always going to get perfection is not beyond the pale. I am not uncompromising in the sense that I understand I can't get everything that I want. What I am, though, is adamant that I don't want any blood on my hands supporting a warmonger. I don't want to support an authoritarian that's going to fund the NSA to friggin' clamp down on us and install martial law and stuff like that. And I despise the people that come up with random conspiracy theories and talk to them about as fact. I do. So I'm not going there. But I know an authoritarian when I see an authoritarian. And I know a liar when I see a liar. And I'm telling you right now, folks, if we don't hold them accountable and turn this thing into a real, honest to God, death match in the cage and make them understand we are not letting this happen uncontested, and we don't fight like hell for Jill Stein and block the coronation, these same people, these same vote blue people will defend her every move the entire time she's president. The entire time she's president, they will defend her every move. You will have no anti-war movement whatsoever. And the people that do fight for it, like real progressives, will be marginalized to the fringe. These vote blue sycophants are only useful when out of power. When in power, they get fat, they get lazy, they get slothful, they get apathetic, and they get stupid. They defend the absolute indefensible because it's vote blue first, think second. Ready, shoot, aim. They're absolutely illogical. They're absolutely incapable of critical thinking. They must follow the herd, and we must be their leaders without a Clinton presidency. That's the only way our activist minds can lead these friggin' lemmings to fight against the wars that are soon to come. And if you think because Donald Trump is a bloviating fool of a prop, if you think because he's a bloviating fool that somehow or another he is the greater evil than Clinton, my God, you're stoop fuck. I have given up all hope of anybody having any critical thought on that side of the fence. Our only shot of getting those sheep to follow is if we're the leaders and Clinton loses this election. That's it. Because otherwise they will follow like trolling drones straight into the jaws of the war machine, which means our children die because of their unadulterated idiocy. Idiocy. I am begging you all, take these leaks, go forth and tell everyone about them. Do not let anyone like stick their nose in it. It's like this right here. This right here. This. You're not being violent. You're being peaceful, but you are being straight the hell up. You are sticking their nose in the poop. You are showing them, look, this is what she said. This is who she is. Stop blaming me for voting for the right person, for voting for a progressive, someone who understands humanity and someone who understands our environment. And someone who understands peace, not war. Whew. I feel like, God, I wish I could be Ric Flair. Woo! I am blown away by these leaks, folks. Blown away. I don't know about you all, but I'm going to take a good night's sleep tonight, knowing that I was correct. I'm only going to give myself a few hours to gloat. And then I'm going to wake up ready to fight tomorrow. Tonight, we gloat. Tonight, we embrace the moment that said, thank God I was right. I knew I was right. I was always right. My heart was right. My brain was right. I saw it in front of me. I know what I'm seeing. I'm not crazy. Your gaslighting didn't work. I saw through it. I am not plugged into the matrix. I'm awake. I'm woke as fuck. And I'm not plugging back in. And nothing you say can make me buy into the lie again. I'm a free mind now. Tomorrow morning we fight. Tonight we rock. We gloat. We enjoy the moment just for 1 second. Take it in, bask in it. Realize these fools have been supporting the most worthless candidate in our history. Makes Dan Quayle look like Jesus. Makes Sarah Palin look good. My goodness, how could that happen? Makes Donald Trump not look so crazy, huh? I can't help it. It's just the facts. It's just the facts. And the facts are on our side. So enjoy tonight. Read them. Read every one of them. Get them all in there. And then tomorrow morning, bam! Throw them out there. Spread forth. Go forth. Send all of it out there. Let no nose get not rubbed in the shit. Make sure every one of them sees it. Do not let them off the hook. Every one of them, oh, but wham, rub the nose. Ah! Ah! Rub it in. Rub it in good. Because we need them to wake up any old way we can get them woke up. By any means necessary. Malcolm, bring it. By any means necessary. These folks need to be woke. Got a few weeks left. This is it. Game time. This is Steve with Real Progressives. Rock on, folks.